Hello, you wonderful people. Today we're making a classic takeaway favourite, beef and broccoli stir fry with rice. Tender juicy beef, fresh crisp broccoli, all coated in a rich umami packed sauce and served over steaming rice. This dish is a perfect mix of comfort and freshness, and I'll be showing you the secret to soft beef when cooking to get that restaurant quality tenderness at home. Before I take you through the recipe, as a YouTuber building a community, your engagement means the absolute world to me. Please hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. What recipe should I make next? Before we even think about stir frying, we need to velvet the beef. If you've ever wondered how Chinese restaurants or takeaways get their beef so silky and tender, then this is the secret. We start with thinly slicing our beef of choice. This was a pretty much cheap cut from a local supermarket. You're going to cut it against the grain so that it is naturally more tender. And now for the marinade. Now usually a simple velvet will be as simple as a little bit of corn flour, baking soda, soy sauce. But today's we went with some light soy sauce, Shaoxing wine, MSG, a teaspoon of sugar, a bit of corn flour, and a good generous helping of oyster sauce. And then mix that together and let that sit for at least 2 hours to make that beef beautifully tasty, full of umami flavours, and more importantly, tender. Resting for 2 hours allows the flavours to soak in and cornstarch to form a silky coating. This is what stops the beef from getting tough when cooked at high heats. While the beef marinates, I'll set up for the next step. But let me know in the comments, what's your go-to stir fry combo? Do you stick with beef and broccoli, or do you mix it up with something else or other proteins? Before we start cooking, we're going to use a microplane to finely grate around 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. And then after peeling the skin off with a teaspoon, we're going to do the same with a thumb-sized piece of ginger. While all this is going on, I've pre-washed and soaked 1 cup of normal standard long grain rice. This has been topped up with around 1 to 1.25 ratio of dry rice to cold water with plenty of salt. Going to bring that to the boil and then let the water slowly bubble away until it is virtually all gone. We'll then leave the pan with the lid on to steam whilst we cook the star of the show, the beef and broccoli. We're going to get the wok screaming hot and a generous 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. We'll toss in the chopped garlic and ginger just for a few seconds, making sure that we continue to move it so it doesn't catch to the wok. We're then going to add the broccoli, cooking through, adding a splash of water if needed, and then using a kosh just to cover it and let it steam so that it remains crisp yet tender. Emptying the pan, we can now add our marinated beef. We fry this through, giving it a good stir throughout until that beautiful brown umami flavour is all through that beef and the beef is just cooked. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit rare. We're then going to throw in our broccoli and toss it through to bring it all together. Have a taste. If you wish, add a splash more MSG at this point, because of course MSG is king of flavour. And there you have it, a simple, quick, ready in 10-minute dish. Beef and broccoli stir fry with rice. The beef is silky and packed with umami, the broccoli is crisp and tender, and it all comes together in under 10 minutes of cooking time. Don't forget, wherever or whenever you're watching this, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe. Click the links to the right to see more of my delicious recipes, and of course give that notification bell a ring so you don't miss what's next. Now tell me, what's on your plate this evening?